Hello, good morning everyone. Hope to find you all well and ready for new week. Today, Monday, March 7, 2022, 9 a.m. in New York, less than 30 minutes for the market to open and getting ready for another day. A day that we right now have an oversold bounce from the low, so we are watching right now Nasdaq futures that had a very nice bounce from last night gap down. So basically here Sunday night we had a gap, some fading here where we put the bottom, and that will be the key level for the week, at least for now. On the short term, we also had some nice bounce during the pre-market session. And we actually making here a small reversal buy setup where we gone back above Friday lows. So my key level for the day will be basically if we are going to hold the Friday lows. So that will be my first support. This support line that we are seeing right now is my line in the sand. So bull case needs to hold above this support line, basically around Friday lows, and try to push from red to green, going above the pre-market highs and going above back above 13,800 is the goal in my opinion. As possible levels to watch, we have around 13,980. It's the 8-day moving average. We have Friday highs, and we also have 21-day moving average around 14,200 on Nasdaq. So basically what I want to see after the market open is if we are able to hold Friday lows here on Nasdaq, and if we are able to push from red to green. We have some names that are gapping down a bit, but not falling apart, so we bounce from the pre-market lows. So what are those names that we will be looking for? Apple is one of them. Apple is going to have an event tomorrow, so be careful and manage your risk with Apple going into event. Right now gapping down a little bit. Actually no, it bounced from the right now 162.7. So right now around here I want to see if it 162 holds. We were down here on the pre-market session 160, so I want to see if 162 it's going to hold, so no longer a gap. If 162 is going to hold, if yes, and if we bounce, we have around 164 big level, 165 the biggest one. Okay, so this will be 164.5 and 165 will be the supply zones. Why? We saw some resistance here on Friday around 164.5, and 165 is the 8-day moving average. So bull case needs above here, bear case needs below 162 for the level 160. So that's one of the names that I'll be looking today. AMD, it will be also a name that I'll be looking. We on Friday had some nice trading. Was not on AMD. We are going over there. It was on Facebook. Very nice trading, but last week we saw some fading on tech and some fading on the semis. So semis, it will be something that I'll be looking today. We were down bigger in the pre-market. Right now is pretty much above the Friday lows. So I want to see if 106.8 on AMD is going to hold. Right now at 107.8. If it's going to hold, we have here a supply zone around 109, 110. Bull case needs above 110, in my opinion, to go back above 111. And if extends up, we have 114.5. For the bull case needs above 110, in my opinion. Go and stay above 110 to try to go back into 112 and 114 as possible levels. But if we break down below Friday lows, then things can get a little bit uglier because we still have room for downside. 104, 105, that's the level, okay? On Boeing, on last week on Thursday, I got pretty much smashed here with a 20% loss out of the gate. I was looking for an oversold bounce with some calls. I got stopped, 20% loss hit in the first 5 minutes of the session. And the stock pretty much killed from there, but we are seeing now a bounce from these morning lows back into 180. We were gapping down this morning, no longer a gap down, at least for now. So we are seeing actually some names going back into the green as we are talking right now on the pre-market session. So we were down here this morning, right now at 180. I want to see if it 180 179 is going to hold on Boeing here for a possible bounce. Possible supply zones, we have 183, 184 is the first supply zone. If we go above, we have a gap to fill at 188.7. Not sure if it will find power to fill that gap, but something to keep on watch. Also the financials, very, very tricky, and we were also gapping down this morning, no longer gap down. So lots of names that were lower this morning on the pre-market are bouncing from the lows. So we are seeing some short covering rally. The big question is if we are going to hold these lows or not. So right now on Citigroup, I want to see if they hold 55. If yes, we have 50. We have a gap to fill at 57. Okay. If 55 holds, looking here for a possible move to fill the gap at 57, but needs to hold 55. If below 55 and if it breaks down, it has lots of room to go all the way into 54, 52. But that's something that I'll be looking in the next couple of sessions. One of the names that caught my attention on Friday was actually CEI, Camber Energy. We highlighted on Discord, it's time stamped. So basically here I popped at 0.59, okay, 59 cents, gone all the way above $1, all the way in the pre-market session at 1.15. So almost a double from the Friday alert. So if you got long on that alert, you should be trimming profits, in my opinion. I told on the trading plan at 6 a.m. today, I told everyone that should be taking profits above $1. Right now back below $1. So in my opinion, you should be taking profits, and congratulations to all the traders that did. The trade from Friday, it was a beautiful trade. It was actually on Facebook. Okay, basically we sold the 5 minutes pop here out of the gate. It was a very beautiful trade where we got puts 215 at $1.50 and ride it all the way above $4. So it was a beautiful trade. It got even lower, but okay. From 1.5 all the way into more than 4, I take it. It was a very beautiful trade. Right now trying to hold above $199, $200. That's the support zone, okay? If goes up, we have, if it bounces, we have a supply zone all the way into 201, 202, something that I will be looking to see if it's going to hold. If extends some up, we continue to have 204, 205. Those are the levels as possible supply zones, and looking for possible fade. If we break down below 198, okay, that's when things getting a little bit nasty. If we break below 198, watch out, because yeah, we have rooms to go into 190, but once again, we need to see it. On small caps, also we're gapping down this morning, no longer a gap down. So we are seeing a big oversold bounce here from the pre-market lows, and not giving much of a chance here for the traders to get into the trade. So one of the things that I was looking in the pre-market session was actually looking for a possible oversold bounce from the morning lows and go from red to green. We are already seeing that happening. So now the big question is if we are going to hold this move from red to green on the pre-market, and if we are going to extend some more to the upside, or if we are going to fade. Right now, IWM around 199, okay, 199 around this area. This is one of the levels, okay, needs to go back above $200 in my opinion. So if it goes above $200, then the next supply zone should be around 201, 202, okay. 201.5, 202. Why? That's the 8-day moving average. And above that we have and also the Friday highs, 201, 205, 2015, okay, 202, it's 21-day moving average. So yeah, we right now below the 8 and 21, bull case needs above 201.5 for a squeeze back into 205, the next biggest level, okay? So something to keep on watch. But we need IWM above $200, right now at 199. If it fails below 199, then we'll be looking for Friday lows 196.98, and below that, yeah, we have lots of room for downside. We can go all the way into 192, 193, but we need to see it. Right now we are not seeing, we are seeing an oversold bounce here. Big question is if this is going to hold or not. JP Morgan, all over the place. Same thing as Citigroup. They bounced on Friday. Citigroup also actually closed at the highs of the day. Right now back into the lows from Friday, $55. JP Morgan, something similar. We have here an oversold bounce into the close, some kind of a squeeze, and right now gapping down a little bit, not very much, but from 134 Friday close all the way into 132.9, 133 around here. I want to see if it's going to hold the Friday lows or not. Okay, if they hold Friday lows, then be looking here. We have a gap to fill at 137. We're waiting to see if it's going to, if we are going to see some inflows back into the financials or not. So right now 132.9, 133 is the level to watch on JP Morgan. A name that I had to the watch list was actually KSS. We are seeing here a possible move. Okay, the range is getting tight, lots of resistance above. Bull case needs above $60. Okay, above $60, yeah, it can squeeze, go back above $62, $64. But if you break down below 57, then things can get ugly. We have 55 first level, and below that $52 is the next possible target. So something to keep on watch, some bearish imbalance there. So something to be careful going forward, and a name that I will keep on watch this week, KSS. Microsoft, it broke down on Friday. Okay, it was also gaping down this morning below 287. Right now back above. So yeah, we had a big bounce from the morning lows, the pre-market lows. Now I want to see if they are going to hold those lows. The easy part and the trade that I was looking once again was a possible oversold bounce, red to green, fill the morning gap, and from there we would see. We are no longer on that situation, okay, where we can get an easy entry. Right now things getting very, very tricky once again. So 289, I want to see if it's going to hold 287. Okay, if yes, and if it runs on Microsoft, we have a supply zone all the way into 292, 293, and bull case, in my opinion, needs above 295. Okay, that's above the Friday highs and also above the 8-day moving average. We have 297.2, and above that $300 is the biggest level. That's for the bull case. But if we break down below 287, yeah, we have lots of room for downside back into $280. But what the hell is they are going to do after the market open? Honestly, right now, the trade that I was looking for, it's already happening on the pre-market. So very, very tricky right now. Same thing with NVDA. NVDA breakdown on Friday. Okay, it was gapping down on the pre-market session below 224.8. No longer, okay, no longer a gap down. No longer, we are no longer seeing a gap down. It's at 226. Okay, 226 around here. I want to see if they are able to hold 226. If yes, we have a supply zone here all the way into 230, 231 around here for a possible fade. Bull case, in my opinion, needs above 232 to try to go into 237. 237 is very near the Friday highs and also the 8-day moving average. So yeah, we can spend some time here consolidation before either go up or either break down below Friday lows. 224.8 will be the key support. If we break down below, yeah, we have lots of room for downside, but once again, we need to see it, and we are not seeing that right now. We are actually seeing the opposite. Okay, if you look other name for the cubes break down on Friday. It was gapping down below 334 on the pre-market session, okay? But also, as the same happened with the other names, we no longer having a gap down. Okay, we are actually above 3368 right now. We are around here. I want to see if they are able to hold 335. Okay, if yes, and if it extends, we have a supply zone all the way into 340. So right now 336.7. Are we able to go into the next supply zone 340? My bull case needs above 340 to try 342.5. That's the 8-day moving average, and I'll be a little more bullish if we go above 342.5 all the way into 348. But we need to see it. Okay. Now I need to see if 336 hold, or if we go below to 335, then yeah, same thing. We have lots of room for downside. We can go into 330, but we need to go below 335 on Microsoft. What they are going to do after the market open is the big question. On SPY, exactly the same thing. On SPY on Friday, it was actually one of the names that didn't show, actually shows some relative weakness. Why? We saw IWM filling the gap, we saw the cubes filling the gap, but SPY was not able to fill the gap at 433.8. Okay, so yeah, we seeing there's some weakness. Now what? We were gapping down this morning below 427, but same thing has happened with the rest of the market. We no longer seeing a gap down. So we are at 431 around here. Now what the hell is going to happen? Same thing that I said some minutes ago. I was looking here when we were on the pre-market. Down here, I was looking here for a possible situation to fill the gap, and from there we could scalp it, the filling the gap. Did not happen. They didn't let that to happen. So now we are on a tricky place. Okay, we are opening around 431 around here. I want to see if 430, 431 is going to hold. If yes, looking here for a gap to fill at 433.8. And as a possible supply zone, we have 433, 434 is a big level. Why? It's where we break down on Friday, and also the 8-day moving average at 434.4. So I want to see if they are able to hold above 431 first. That's for the bull case. When things get nasty, if we break down below 430, we have Friday lows 427.8, and below that, yeah, we have lots of room for downside, but we need to break below 427. So yeah, they're not making things very easy with this move on the pre-market session. Tesla is exactly the same thing. Okay, we were gapping down on the pre-market below 825. Right now, no longer a gap down. Okay, so we are on Tesla at 848. We are actually above Friday close. Now what? We are hitting a supply zone. 428 is also the 8-day moving average. So are they going to hold 428, or are they going to sell the 8-day moving average and going back here into the Friday lows at 825? So 825 below 847, 825 it will be my key support, bearish below 825. But if we go above 850, okay, then we can have a short covering rally. Why? Shorts will be forced to cover, longs will also add some fuel to the tank, and we can go all the way into 870, okay, around here, with the biggest wall around 885, 886, where we break down where we got price rejecting last week. On Tesla, we have been playing Tesla, I believe it was on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I believe. We played some puts there on Tesla. They worked very, very well. Now it's a tricky game to go either long or short, so be careful. One of the things that I'll be looking is also volatility. Okay, volatility. We were up here on the pre-market session at above 27.5. Right now we are back into 26.3. So yeah, we are around here. Okay, so this does not seem that we have much fear right now. Okay, if we were seeing some fear, yeah, we should be moving higher on volatility. Volatility is actually fading. So what I want to see, if they are able to hold above 26 for a possible move into 27, but if they break down below 26, then looking here for a gap filling on VXX, and also for the market to go higher from red to green, as we are seeing, and giving some follow-through continuation on this bounce that we are seeing right now. So Yeah, the easy part, and the trade that I was looking, it actually happened on the pre-market. So we are back into the Nasdaq, and not very actually not easy at all. Okay, we were okay. If you see, you connect the dots. Okay, you connect the dots on the overnight session. So actually, it was here where we started the breakout around 7 a.m. This morning. Okay, and they push price above the Friday lows. So yeah, while we are above Friday lows, we cannot get much bearish. Okay, the big question is, are we going to hold above Friday lows? If yes, then the next logical move should be above here, and from there back into the 14k. Okay, is that going to happen? Honestly, no clue. Okay, the market is playing very badly with this kind of action. We also have some gamma short right now, so we are seeing big moves either up or down with the dealers trying to balance their and edge their portfolio, so back into delta neutral. So not easy, not for them, and also not for swing long traders. Okay, so my suggestions for now is try to play intraday, keep playing intraday. I keep dealing with these oversold bounces as an oversold bounce. But yeah, we can have here a little bit more if we hold these today lows. Okay, so we can have here, and that's something that we need to consider, we can have here a higher low. Okay, so we have this low from February right now on March. If this low holds, yeah, we can be making a higher low, and from there we can go all the way to try to make a higher high, but we need to see it. How are we going to see it? Right now we are continuing to see, you are seeing live on the Nasdaq futures, it's almost green. Okay, we were down big this morning, not falling apart, but yeah, we were down more than 1.5% this morning, and we are back almost into the green. So yeah, it was a big bounce. It was what I was looking for, but this open does not make things very easy, because now what is going to happen? Are they going to sell here and push back, retest, and from there try to resume, retest and break down, and retest the breakout from this morning, retest the pre-market lows? Or are they going, as they are seeing right now, we are seeing this live, you are seeing Nasdaq actually back into the green? So yeah, that was the trade that I was looking after the market open, not before. Now, honestly, not sure what the hell we are going to do on the pre-market, but with this pre-market action, it's bullish. Big question is, are they going to fade a little bit more into Friday lows? So Friday lows will be my first support. If we break below Friday lows and below today pre-market lows, then things can get ugly, and we need above this resistance line to try to go into around 13,900. Okay, around here, that's the next level, and above that 14k on Nasdaq. Okay, so yeah, play carefully, manage your risk wisely. We have been trying to, on the last couple of days and weeks, we have been trying to generate cash flow on a daily basis, intraday. We either played long or short, so it's a little bit irrelevant what the hell the market is going to do next. We try to find new setups and try to ride the waves, get in, get out, get the cash flow, get back into the cash. I've been saying for the last couple of weeks that this kind of market is not time to play an euro. Okay, you need to play safe, you need to protect your risk, manage your risk, manage your money, and protect your cash. Why? Because we want to keep building our accounts, so when the time comes and we have here the possibility to add some position for the long-term account, we can add that size into the long-term account. Right now, not quite sure if we are going to have that right now. Yes, some this action that we are seeing right now, yeah, it giving some signals that yeah, we can have here something for a bull case scenario into the next couple of weeks. But we need to see it. We need these lows to hold okay, above these lows. And if we are seeing a low, a higher low, we have a high, so looking here for a possible higher high, okay? And yeah, these levels can be one of the levels, but we need to see it. So right now, let's wait for the market to open. We have less than around 5 minutes for the market to open. So with this said, it's if you are watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. Please give if you like this pre-market recap, please give it a like and also subscribe to the free channel, where from Monday to Friday I go with the pre-market briefing, trying to help everyone at 9 a.m. and stay tuned for more. If you are on Discord, yeah, we are going to enter into trading mode, and we are going I keep the screen running, going into my trades and explain you the reason behind some of the trades that we may do today. Okay, so thank you all for watching on YouTube. Stay soon. See you all tomorrow at 9 a.m. sharp. Thank you.